or some shit. It's ridiculous. I mean, that shit kicks in hard. Yeah. I mean, I'm testing at the higher settings just because I'm trying to see how many people come in and actually complain about buffering. I'm seeing, you know, what level I can get away with. I've been stepping it up a little bit every stream, and now I'm up to the max. I'm at 3,500 right now. You don't want to go any higher than 3,500.
Have a good one.
You can start getting into some trouble with Twitch. See, can I run up that thing? Let's try it. Sneaky, sneaky. Nope, shit. I'm stuck. Oh, I'm claustrophobic. I'm panicking. Shit, let me out. Just playing. Would you let you pay through the nose? Dude, Canadian internet's expensive. That's one thing I have noticed. Unless you get it from specific people, like I get mine from Tech Savvy, so it's like, it's, oh dude, oh fuck. Feign death. I suddenly passed out. But I get mine from Tech Savvy, who's actually pretty damn, they're pretty damn honest in their shit, dude. Like I've never paid one dime above what they tell me I have to pay. I'm super happy with them. And honestly, I only pay like $50 a month. Cause it's like $62 Canadian, but like the dollar's stronger than Canadian right now, so I end up paying like 50 something. That's it. I gotta kill this big ugly mug. I just realized my pet is dead. Yeah, see, mine's 25 and 10. And they also offer a 15 and 10. And I almost got that, but I was like, it's only $7 more a month for the 25 and 10. And I get every bit of it. It's not like a weak signal or nothing because the hub's like right up the street from me. So I get the full 25 and the full 10. Which is just amazing. Get him! Get him, Scorpion Pet! Hurt him bad! Maybe. My pet's pretty beast mode. I'm gonna let them do their thing, and I'm just gonna kind of chill out right here. Oh shit! Maybe I'll just hang out over here and stop shooting. I'll just heal my pet.
I need a target.
Call this other pet out there. There we go. 100. Dude, I wouldn't even know what to do if I had 100 upload. Seriously, honest to God, I don't know what I would do with 100 upload. Because one, it wouldn't really help you at all with live streaming, just because, I mean, if you're streaming to Twitch, that is, just because Twitch caps you at 3,500, you start getting in thin ice if you try to stream above 3,500. Look at my pet go, my pet is so amazing. I'm just gonna let my pet attack. Ooh. I thought that, didn't I? I'm just gonna hang out here and auto attack. Because that's what I do best. Hide behind stuff and pew pew auto attack. Uh-oh, I think I draw a little attention to myself. No, okay, he's still on my pet. Nice. But I'm telling you, man, like the struggle is real, dude, with streaming. Who was that? Somebody was saying that the other day that, you know, they were realizing that streaming was just, it's a lot of work. And it really is, man. Like, I respect all streamers. I don't really hate any other streamers because I know they're all working just as hard as I am. Okay, no, I take that back. There's some streamers that don't fucking put any effort into their stream. But for the most part, people, you know, they put effort into it. I forgot where I was even going with that, guys. I was just rambling. Yeah. It is a lot of work, man. It's a lot of behind the scenes stuff too that a lot of people don't know. Like, for example,
What a fight. Grab the crystal and let's
you know, if you're playing a game and you want to get some stuff prepared for your stream, it's like you gotta go ahead, you gotta spend a lot of time off camera, off stream, leveling up or prepping stuff in the game or getting it ready, putting in the legwork so that you can do whatever it is that you wanted to do on the stream later. Then you got all the constant quality control on your stream. I don't know anybody that just sets their settings one time and then never adjust them again. I am constantly trying to tweak the settings, tweak the layout, come out with new layouts, new overlays. It's just a constant thing. It's like
get back to your
a lot of work.
Your forces can handle any remaining ogres. I'll teleport us back.
See, like, I've never been. I look forward to new hardware sometimes, but I really only look forward to new hardware like when I go to upgrade. That's just me personally, though, because there's no such thing as a future-proof PC, man. There ain't. That's a damn money sink right there.
We're connected.
I've tried the whole future-proofing my system thing in the past, and
See you there.
only to find out 2 months later something's come out that's just completely squashed my shit. And it always, I got bad luck that way. It always just works out that way. I get top of the line shit sometimes, and then 2 or 3 months later, it ain't the top of the line anymore. And it far, you know, surpasses anything I need to run any of the games that I play. So I don't know why I get caught in that net every now and then. But I've gotten a lot better as I get older. I've gotten a lot better at like not buying things that I don't need. Like, if what I got is running all the games that I like to play just fine, then I don't see a reason to upgrade. That's not how I used to be, though. I used to be like, oh, a new CPU's out. I need that. Oh, new mouse and keyboard's out. I need that. But see, the cool thing about building like a second, like a streaming PC, is that it's a standalone unit. As long as it can encode your stream through a capture card, like, there's no reason to upgrade it. You know what I mean? You only have to upgrade the gaming system, and your streaming PC will always be there and capable of encoding at 720p or 1080p or whatever you built it to encode very well at 60 FPS. Exactly, Canadian. I always, like, if there's a game that comes out and I haven't upgraded in a while, and there's a game that comes out that I really want to play, I'll build my system to run that game. You know what I mean? And that's it. I'll upgrade it just as much as I have to run that game flawlessly. And then that's how I decide how much horsepower I want in a computer that I'm building for myself. Is I look at the most demanding game currently that I want to play that's coming out, and I'll build my system for that game to run that game very well. And then generally, most of the other games that'll come out too are going to run just fine on that system as well. Because there are so many people, and the forums are just chock full of them, dude. People asking like, oh, what kind of system do I need to stream with? Or what kind of system do I need this? And it is overwhelming how many people just, oh, you need an i7 this. Not i5, not AMD 8350, not anything other than an i7. So, oh, you need an i7 this model. And that's it. That's all they know to recommend, because a lot of them are full of dog shit when it comes to knowledge on what hardware you need, and they just spit out what they were told. That's like everyone who owns a Yeti, yeah, we all fell for that one, didn't we? Is a Yeti honestly as good as you thought it was when you bought it? Everyone I know that has a Yeti, after about a month or two of using it, they all say the same thing. They're like, it's a good mic, it's feature packed, but I don't know, I think maybe, I don't know what all the hype's about. You know what I mean? I was the same way. I got my Yeti, I was like, oh, this is the best mic ever. And then like a month later, it's like, nah, not really. I fell for that hype. But people call it the best podcasting mic because they were told it was the best podcasting mic, so they went out and bought it. So now they're going to tell, because they did the same thing, they're going to tell the next person it's the best mic. You should buy a Yeti. That's why the majority of YouTubers own an AT2020 or a Blue Yeti. Why? Because most people told them they need to buy an AT2020 or a Blue Yeti.
Come, speak with me.
When really, there's a bunch of mics out there that are really amazing mics that you can get for a lot cheaper than that. But it's just like that hardware in general. And Canadian, you being an IT guy, I know you know exactly what I'm talking about. You go do some IT work and someone's like this, well, someone told me I need to get this, so let's get that. And you're like, you don't need that. Like that's way too much for what you're trying to do. Well, no, that's what I want. That's what everyone has told me I need to get. So let's put 300 gigs of RAM in this bad boy, because that's what people told me I need to do. People said I need about 300 gigs of RAM. Okay, whatever. But anybody who's in IT knows exactly what I'm talking about. People, they buy hardware, if they don't know much about it, they buy hardware based on what someone else told them. And then when they see it and they see that it's made their system better, they automatically stand behind it as it's the best thing ever. You know what I mean? Like, people use a shitty microphone, they get the Yeti because everybody told them to get the Yeti, and then they hear it just sounds amazing, even though they don't have any knowledge of what other microphones sound like to even compare the Yeti to. But because their Yeti sounds so much better than their old regular headset mic or whatever, therefore this is the best. You know what I mean? It just sounds amazing. Everyone needs a Yeti. It's the same way with computer hardware. You have an old CPU, you upgrade to a new CPU, therefore whatever CPU you're using becomes, to your knowledge, the best CPU out there, and that's what you need to get. And you're so happy everyone, you know, recommended that you buy this $700 CPU. When streaming, dude, a 6-core AMD is a monster for streaming. The 8-core AMD is just a straight up beast for streaming. Why? Because yes, even though hyper-threading is great, hyper-threading is not as good as an actual physical core.